What's going on, guys? Thank you for tuning in to the BS show. We got some sad MMA news over the past week. It looks like Chad Mendes is going to hang up the gloves and call it a career and retire. And I'm a little bit sad about that. I'm a big Chad Mendes fan. He just came back from his one-year suspension when they found an illegal substance in some cream that he used for psoriasis. And we finally got him back, and I was super excited. And then all of a sudden, he retires. So, Chad Mendes is a great fighter. I really like Chad Mendes. I know a lot of people like Chad Mendes. He comes from a great fight camp at Team Alpha Male. He's been around the game for a long time. He was also a Division I collegiate wrestler, All-American. So this guy has a great wrestling and MMA pedigree. One has to think he's deciding to retire since he lost to Alexander Volkanovski. I watched that fight. I didn't think he looked bad. I thought he just gassed out a little bit. But Alexander Volkanovski is a stud anyways, and he's a tough matchup for anybody. He's a top 10 guy, and especially for Chad Mendes to take that on a second fight back. Chad Mendes won his first fight via TKO against Miles Jury. He looked great. It happened in the first round. But I think that maybe, he needed a few fights back for him to really get into a mid-season form, if you will. So I'm a little shocked he retired, but maybe this is something he's been wanting to do for a while. Like I said, he came off that one-year suspension for using the cream for his psoriasis. They found a banned substance in it, and he willingly said, hey, I'll take a year off. I could use a break, and I thought he was going to be a little resurged. But Chad Mendes has had a great career. He's 18-5 out of his 23 fights. He's had some great fights in MMA history. I mean, with Jose Aldo, he fought him twice, both for the title. He did lose both times, but they were some great fights, especially the second one. He also stepped up and fought Conor McGregor on 2 weeks' notice. That was for the interim featherweight belt, and he lost that, but he was winning that fight with takedown after takedown, landing some ground and pound. He also has beat Cub Swanson, Clay Guida. He's got a lot of big-name victories. Now, he has dropped a handful of fights within the past couple years, and I think that might be one of his decisions why to step away. If you look at his record, he's probably lost 3 or 4 out of his last 5 or 6, which, hey, it is what it is. He's got plenty of things that he can do after this. He trains at Team Alpha Male. He can help them. He can teach wrestling or teach, boxing or teach striking. He's got the world at his fingertips. He's a well-spoken guy. He's a smart guy. He's a humble guy. So he can, absolutely do something in the MMA world if that's what he wants to do. And he might not want to do that. He might want to keep hunting. He's an avid outdoorsman. He might want to stick to the hunting and the eating his jerky and the making his jerky and going on hunts in the wilderness. So I just wanted to do a quick video on this. Like I said, it's always sad whenever fighters retire. I know Chad was in his 30s, but I felt like he had a lot left in the gas tank. Obviously, when you come back from a year layoff, you might have a little bit of rust. Although, like I said, his first fight, he won TKO in the first round. The second fight was a lot tougher of a matchup. It was a very high-paced fight, and I just simply think he got tired. But that's just my opinion. So, anyways, guys, thank you for tuning in. Show Chad Mendes some love. He was a great fighter in the featherweight division. He's had some great brawls, throughout the history of MMA, and I hope and wish him nothing but the best. So thank you for tuning in, guys, and have a great day.